tend to think of Jewish festivals as remembrances of critical events in our history, and that these events recede into the past further and further every year. This is not so. Judaism sees time as circular, meaning we don't merely remember Pesach or Shavuot or Sukkot, we re-experience them. Every year, the same mystical influences flow down from the upper worlds as the very first time we experienced those events. The word for festival in Hebrew, moed. Moed means an appointed time and place of meeting. Every year we return to that same meeting place in time. Every year we revisit the same spiritual landscape. There's something unusual, however, about the landscape of Shavuot. It's a meeting place with no landmarks, no scenery. It's an empty landscape. Pesach has matzah, the Seder, the 4 cups of wine, manishtana. At Sukkot, we return to the landscape of the 4 species and the Sukkah. Shavuot, however, has no single identifying mitzvah, no recognizable landmark in its scenery. Why? At the beginning of the book of Bereshit, Genesis, it says, Yom HaShishi, the 6th day. Now, when speaking of the other days of creation, the Torah does not use the definite article the. It says Yom Sheni, 2nd day, Yom Shlishi, 3rd day. Translators add the word the in English to make it more idiomatic, but in Hebrew, only the 6th day is referred to as the 6th day. At the very moment of the completion of the physical world on that 6th day, God made a condition that the universe would remain in a state of flux and impermanence until the Jewish people accepted the Torah at Sinai, and that would be on another 6th day, the 6th of Sivan, Shavuot. That's the day when the creation becomes whole. Have you ever noticed that just before you finish a jigsaw puzzle, the thing you see most is not the picture, but the lines between the pieces and the missing pieces themselves, and that when it's finished, all the lines in the jigsaw seem to vanish? Shavuot is the day when the last piece of the jigsaw of creation drops into place, the creation becomes whole, and instantly all the lines vanish. In the Kedusha of the Musaf prayer on Shabbat and the festivals, we use the language of God's malachim, his angels. They say, Kvodo moloi olam, his glory fills the world. And then in the very following line it says, Meshor sov sholim zeh lo zeh. His ministering angels ask one another, Aye makom kvodo, where is the place of his glory? If his glory fills the world, how can the angels ask, where is the place of his glory? Nothing is more visible than something that fills the whole world, isn't it? When something fills the whole world, when it fills all of reality, you can't see it anymore. The ministering angels have to ask, where is his glory? Precisely because it's mole kol olam. It fills the whole world. Pesach has matzah, Sukkot has the 4 species and the Sukkah, but Shavuot is the empty landscape which is full with all creation.